It was history itself, but the land itself wouldn't forget the injustice it had witnessed. For 40 years, the land where Oscarville once stood was either left empty and overgrown, or farmed by the very people who had taken it. The memory of the town faded. Then, in the late 1940s, the US government arrived with a new, ambitious plan to construct the Buford Dam on the Chattahoochee River to provide hydroelectric power and a steady water supply for the booming city of Atlanta. The project required flooding over 50,000 acres of land, and the stolen ground that once belonged to Oscarville's exiled residents was right in the path of the rising water. The government purchased the land from its current owners, displacing another 250 families, this time both white and black. But this time, it wasn't just homes and farms standing in the way, it was history itself. The clearing process for the future lakebed was an enormous undertaking, but it was notoriously incomplete. While some buildings were torn down and larger structures were moved, many foundations, old roads, wells and stone walls were simply left behind to be covered by the water. Most disturbingly, the project's path cut through an estimated 20 cemeteries. While official records claim that these cemeteries were respectfully relocated, the process was rushed and poorly managed. It's widely believed that in the hurry to create the lake, countless unmarked graves and small family plots, especially those belonging to the forgotten and displaced black community of Oscarville, were simply abandoned, ignored, and left to be submerged. It was a final, watery desecration of a people who had already been erased from the land itself. When the Buford Dam's floodgates were finally closed in 1956, the water began to rise, slowly and silently swallowing what was left of Oscarville. The town's remains, its streets, its foundations and its graves disappeared beneath the surface, creating a second burial for a community that never received justice.